Welcome everyone and thanks for joining our Stampin' Group blog hop. Tonight I have a super cute and simple card for you using Stampin' Up's Made with Love Suite collection. For paper tonight we'll be using the Made with Love 12 by 12 designer series paper cut down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then we will use a piece of vellum cut to 3 7/8 by 4 1/2. And next we have the Pretty in Pink, and that'll be cut down to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Basic white cut to 4 by 5 1/4, and Poppy Parade card base 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Now we're going to grab our Bubble Bath Classic Stampin' Pad and the Love Sentiment from the Endless Love stamp set, and we're going to stamp that onto a scrap piece of basic white cardstock and set that aside. And then we're going to grab our envelope, if I can grab the right one, and stamp it again on the back of the envelope. And that is all the stamping we are going to actually do for this card. And then to finish off the sentiment piece, we're just going to fussy cut that out in kind of a balloon style cut around the actual lettering. And we'll set that aside, and now we're ready to dry emboss our vellum and cut out the heart from our designer series paper. Grab the Big Shot, and we're going to use the large heart from the die set, and we're just going to cut that out of the DSP towards the upper portion of the actual panel. And then we will just set that aside. And now we're going to switch plates to the 1 and 4 plate to do the 3D embossing with the Hearts of Love embossing folder. We're going to do that on the vellum. And just a little tip, make sure your papers go in the right direction. I did it backwards the first time, so it's kind of important. And then we'll run that through. And that is all we need the Stampin' Emboss and Cut machine for, so we'll put that all away. Now we're ready to assemble. To start assembling, we're going to lay the heart DSP down on the Pretty in Pink, and then we're going to place that little heart right back in where we cut it out from. I'm going to lift that up and set that aside. Now we're going to glue the vellum to the back side of the DSP with liquid glue or whatever adhesive you choose to use. And then we're going to attach the love with Stampin' Dimensionals kind of in the center over the DSP and the vellum. Just like this, like that. And now we're going to attach that entire panel to the cover over the heart that we have already placed. And you can still see the DSP through the vellum, which gives it a different kind of a look. And now we're going to take a piece of the Bubble Bath faux linen ribbon and wrap it around twice, and then I'm going to attempt to tie it off into a bow. And as we all know, the struggle is real when it comes to these silly little bows. And then we'll straighten it out and snip off any excess, and that is all that needs to be done with the bow. Now we're going to attach our panel to the Poppy Parade card base. And now we're going to attach our scrap piece of DSP to the basic white and snip off any excess on the two ends. And we will attach that to the inside of our card. You can also stamp your sentiment on the inside if you would want to at this point. And to finish off the card, we're going to grab these loose Valentine's assortments embellishments, and we're just going to apply a few on the upper right side of the heart there. I only did 5. You could do however many you wanted to, and just place those on there. I did 3 hearts, the envelope, and then a kiss. And now your card is complete, and it is ready to be sent off for Valentine's Day. This card total took me about 15 to 20 minutes to put the whole thing together. I just had to edit the video a little bit due to a sound issue. But that is all I have for you. Thank you for joining me tonight. I will be back on January 31st for our Facebook Live card class, we will be using the Made with Love suite one more time. We would love to have you join us. Happy stamping!